And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we are, but are we? One way to find out. Well, there's an ad playing. That's a good sign. But let's see if it continues. Oh yeah, I need to check one thing too while I'm at it. Make sure that my volume didn't lower itself or something. Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. I hope it... Yep, it did lower itself for some reason. Let's fix that. Alright, now that we're all good, we are actually starting a brand new game. Chrono Trigger. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I've never actually played this game all the way before. I have played very, very little of it, so... It's mostly going to be a fresh experience for me. I will admit that. Actually, let me fix something here. Because I don't want to have to deal with Discord being Discord. I will fix that real quick and just exit out of Discord. Oh yeah, spam callers. I will fix that too. Where is the Discord? Alright, that's fixed at least. I think Discord is now off. We'll see, I guess. If it isn't, then... Oh, here it is. Boom. We're good now. Alright, there we go. I said no effing why you're making me so happy, Ace. Alright. Hello, first time pretty much. Earlier to say, someone came into a Discord VC complaining about some idiot who thinks failed artist was a socialist, but confiscated businesses, and the person ignored me. There's a problem with the Steam version. I've heard something about it too. I don't know what. If it really comes down to it, I can always just, I guess, boot up ZNES or something. Since I do have the game officially. I have quite the vault of games to play. Alright. I don't know how that version runs nowadays. We'll see. I'm also feeling much better today. Still recovering from the surgery, but yeah, we're still feeling better. This isn't from some OVA that's gonna get me yeeted off of YouTube, I hope, but... Glad to hear that, Ace. Very glad. Good. Thank you very much. The game getting a remake. I don't want that. This game's art and old feel as part of the play charm. I think most of the complaints are that it's not the same as original, not that it's world translation. Okay. There we go. All right. Time to get into it. Yep. Now, I have heard... Ooh, we can actually do a high-res or... I'll just do the original graphics. We'll see how that goes. And we'll use default names. It'll still be a few days more before I get into the boot proper and out of the cast, but still. Already feeling better. Are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Yeah, I've forgotten how beautiful these bell sounds. So excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Better not let that get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Out of bed with you? Alright. So I think the game's plot is determined to some degrees. With actions right at the start here, so... See, oh dear, what was her name? A young inventress friend of yours. Okay. That's right, Luca, you're gonna stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Yep. Alright, well. Let's head into the market, I guess, at first. Nice square, okay. Visit, would you like me to tell you about this house? Yeah, sure. Buy him for adventurers to use? Okay. So this is the tutorial area. Neat. Yeah, why not? Weapons given a variety of flavors, swords, bows, and guns, name a few. However, that doesn't mean you can just pick and choose. You must be proficient with a weapon to use it, and everyone's proficiencies are different. Helms, body armor, and accessories. Equip only armor that fits your own body properly. So you'll need to weigh their benefits carefully. Okay. Now keep in mind that swords inflict greater damage as your strength increases. Benefit from better accuracy. The higher accuracy, the more damage you deal when attacking with a bow or a gun. Neat. Record progress in such places, fraught with danger as they may be. Maybe find a real one that's... okay. Save at any time when you're in the world map. Don't let that slip your mind. While reading messages, but... able to hear the person talking anymore. Neat. Pressing X. Okay. You know about them? Well, that's actually save points or anywhere on the world map to completely restore HP and MP. They come in very handy. Neat. Yeah, let's learn about text. Effect an area surrounding the target, dealing damage to all enemies in the vicinity. Alright, this little beastie. Okay. Hit the neighboring monster's roll since it's within range. In the center, you hit all three. Attacks that hit enemies along a straight line. Take a look at the first one. As you attack, all the enemies located in a straight line extending. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it makes the most sense too. Enemies form a line. Alright. Find yourself surrounded, using one of these attacks will allow you to deal damage to all the enemies in this room. Okay. So this is a game about positioning good too. Alright. Neat. Like I said, I played very, very little of this, and I'm rusty about what I did play too. Must use the attack, tech, and item commands. Are able to act and switch between them. Okay. And then, okay, then you can use auto battle. Browse our target. Okay, that sounds simple enough. Yep. You've gotten the potential. You learn a number of skills or techs as you fight more battles. Techs are special attacks that utilize your weapons as well as your own innate potential. Requires repeated practice and training. Keep at it. Okay. So they get better the more we use them. Alright. Of course, he runs away will never get any stronger, so don't flee from every battle just because you can. Equipment menu 2. Number next to the sword indicates an attack. Shield indicates defense. Defense represents how effective it is. Damage dealt to you will be... Okay, so it's a percentage, flat percentage amount. Neat. Okay. Inflict detrimental status elements and additional air damage. Poison, self-explanatory. But it does weaken attacks too slow. Another again, self-explanatory. Sleep, again, self-explanatory. Yep, confused is again self-explanatory. Blind also okay. Lock prevents the use of text. Interesting. Stop disables you okay. Yeah, sure, why not? 5 up fallen party member, but if the party is KO'd, you're out of luck, be careful. Alright. All self-explanatory stuff, but still good to know the basic rules of the game. Let's see, that's not accurate. The more back battles you win, the more tech options you get. Ah, that makes sense. So let's see what's over here. Not yet. I'll hold off on that for now. Well, now that we have the basics looked at, Chrono's house, we've been here naturally. And here's where we go. 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. Surely would if I were your age. Hear Linnaeus bell, live happily ever after. Alright. We can get a couple of items there. Hold on, GI Jogger's right. That's going to be our winner. Said we'd lost, we wouldn't be half fair like this today. Oops. Okay. Uh-oh, my pendant. I have a back shooter. This town I've come to see. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Walk around together for a while. Sure, well. Alright. Mary. Yep. What a nice name. Pleased to meet you, Chrono. Let's enjoy the fair. Alright. Don't have any points, so I just thought, Alright, ooh, cat. I think I heard about this. There's a person that we need to take the kitty cat to. And they should be, yes, it should be this kid right here, I think. Something about this impacts the ending or something. Johnny O'Malley is decided to become a member. Thank you very much, Johnny O'Malley. Okay, if we do get remake, it'll allow us to pet Chrono's cat. Thankfully, it's not terribly hard. Why are you guys moving your feet when you're not going anywhere at night? Or exercising? Why? I can't level up. It's not accurate? Okay, you'll see later. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, well, we got that sorted. Alright, well, we got ourselves that done. I guess we could try this robot and see how this goes. I have metal joints. If you beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. And it keeps beating up Chrono. All right. Well, seems you've won. Here's your 15 points. That fun. And it keeps our HPs lowered from that. Neat. Well, at least we now know. We have to be careful not to die from the robot at the start. But at least we got points out of it, and it does help get us some tech stuff, so we might learn some new moves. Alright. Wedge and P8. So 2 of these characters are based around Star Wars characters. Neat. Ah, shit. So I think Wedge would probably be this one. There we are. Well, we won a prize. Green Ambler for sure this time. Okay, let's try it. Oh yeah, it looks like Green Ambler's got this. Cool. So there we go, some money. I could get a potion. Or a few of them. Which I will do that. And then let's see what this guy is. Ooh, a silver sword, but it's really expensive, but it is really, really impressive looking. Talk to that young lady into selling her pendant. Sorry. Yeah, we're not doing that. You exchange on the other screen. Yep. Yeah, I did mention that, so I think now's a good time. Alright, we now have 450G. I wonder if I can actually get... That should boost his stats a little bit. No! Ah! Darn it, I did say no the first time, so maybe it actually will notice. Well, I could get him a padded vest at least, and that would help. Alright. Reload old save. Reload old save. I don't have an old save. Rip run? Okay. If it's that important, we are going to go back. Thanks, game. Start over. Yeah, start over indeed. So, that man is... Alright, that was a trap. Okay, back to the beginning we go. So don't screw around with that. Potentially what we should try to do is get the padded vest instead, since we don't have to potentially... Yeah. So this is one of those games that lets you screw yourself over at the tutorial, eh? Yeah, apparently. Well, we don't have to do anything aside from go... We haven't really done a whole lot, so not a whole lot of progress was actually lost. If you must, just get the sword. Okay. Try not to screw ourselves over. Technically, I could potentially get the sword right at the beginning. If I played this game enough times. Cadillac. Alright, Cadillac, it's your turn. Give me a win. Come on. Come on, Cadillac. He's falling behind. No, Cadillac! He actually gets last place? I guess we actually have to go there first if we want any hope of actually winning that. Okay, now we can go ahead and actually continue. Start over, Alright, let's rescue the cat. Good. Alright, now that we got the cat back, we'll actually start beating up that robot. I bet I could probably, now that I think about it, that dance might revitalize you, so that might actually be an easy way to... Alright. Well, now that we've gotten that sorted, we'll see if we can actually get a couple more points. Okay. Well, it did not heal them up, unfortunately. But we can head over here, do a little race thing, get our points up, and then let's see what else we can do. If you must, just get the sword and it's repeatable. Okay. I mean, the armor seems like a really good idea. And the high-end sword is kind of expensive in any case. Steel Runner might pull it off today. Alright, come on, guys. Come on, Green Ambler, you can do it. There he goes. There he goes. Well, that should be the end of the race there. So we now have an additional Cadillac. We'll do Cadillac. If he wins, then hey, we get potentially a good chunk, maybe. Come on, Cadillac, no! He's last. Just read the message that wasn't correct. Structure, I think. Consecutive, I think YouTube is really hiding a lot. Could be. First time playing? Yeah, a little bit. I think we'll do Green Ambler again or something. Well, I can transform some of these points into money, at least. So I'll do that, and then we'll get one more fight. If we win that again, we'll at least get another 20 points or so, so then we can turn that into... There we go. So every 10 points is basically 50 G, so this is 100 G every single time we win. And we just won again. So I'm thinking we'll get maybe the helm and sword, and then the helm and armor. We'll do Green Ambler one more time. And that should be, hopefully, enough to actually get us some decent armor. Yeah, no, he didn't win this time. That's okay. Oh, well. And also talk to your mom for allowance and save on the map screen. Another friend that streams, they're having massive issues with receiving messages. About a Chrono Trigger remake being worked on. It's always AI swap. Ah, alright. Well, I could do that. You're right. Let's actually do that. And let's avoid potentially having to start over at the very beginning. Here's your allowance. Another 200. Neat. So, we should now have enough to buy... Good. And we'll be able to... Alright, we got it. Should give us a bronze helmet for her. Then we'll do one more race, I guess, see how that holds up for us. And then from there, fight the bot again. You can also talk... Yep, okay. So now that we got that sorted... Well, Cadillac won that one. But we'll at least start with decent armor for this... Steel Runner. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Steel Runner, here go. Nope. Well, I can at least buy her some decent armor from this. And that will get us... 15 points. Alright. Ooh, they both leveled up. And now we can heal both of them up to get... Now that they're both at full health, let's see. Does he have striking others nearby? Neat. Okay. Wonder if it costs a mana or something to actually use that, though. Now we have another 15 points. 30. And that gives us not quite the amount we need, but we're getting there. Now, leveling up should make this, hopefully. Alright. We'll get another... Let's see how good we are. We're good enough to get this again. I mean, if we start off with level 3, that'll be really useful. Okay, that's perfect. Not quite perfect. She can still get hit. Okay, then that should... There we go. $20 more XP gets us another level up. Okay. Well, now that we know that... That's another 30 XP for us. Or 30... Or 300... Sorry. So now we can upgrade that. Her stats are up. I can sell these things. Okay, there we go. And that should do it. So 2 more fights, we'll level up again. They'll both learn a new technique, hopefully. And we'll get another 30 points, basically. So I think that's gonna be... yeah. Cool, we learned a new technique. We'll actually wait till he gets away from us. Well, that'll do. A couple of crits. And now we leveled up again. Alright. And we also have 30 points from that, so we can go ahead and play this game. Alright, let's see where this goes. Biggs, Wedge, Piet. Biggs. I think Biggs is the one on the right. Damn it. we'll do this one more time. I think it's this one that's big. So. Alright. Now I think we can head up. He's tearing his hair out of her son. Just once, I'd like to meet her, see how old she was. With some candy. Okay. Ah, this is a waiting game. Okay. Anytime encourage. First ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here. And you'll be teleported here. Masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. Yeah, sweet. Oh no! I was wondering when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Yeah, we'll do it. Amazing. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. Getting an active teleporter working. Alright. So saying, Luca has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. I love how this could have easily gotten this kid killed and he's just dismissing it. Right to you. Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? Right here? Okay. Ah, the pendant. Well then. What just happened? Luca, where is she? Yeah, the plot certainly thickens. Boy, we can help her now. That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Pretty sure that's the princess that they just sent back. Or sent through that, so that is, Alright, back we go too. The only way, I don't know where the hole leads, but we've got no other choice. Just hope it opens up again. Well, it's worth a shot. The pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it and brace yourself. System activated. And back we go too. Oh, that's trippy. Alright, we are now... New enemies, huh? Oh shit, I don't have... Well, that did use MP, it looks like, so we'll just avoid that for now. Besides, we can one-shot these guys. Alright. Ah, paratroopers. Neat. Oh, I could have actually attacked both these guys at the same time. Oh well. He's dead too. Well, we can now heal ourselves if things get dicey. A power glove, you say? Will boost our strength. Now we're playing with power. Okay, we can now... Okay, it only killed those two. I was hoping it would hit all three, but ah well. Now we can go ahead. Another potion. Neat. They found Queen Leanne wandering in the canyon. She's been missing, feared the most. What matters? Okay. Name's Toma. I'm an explorer. If you can spare. Okay. Cathedral in the West Wood, and there's something most peculiar about this place. It's only a hunch, but found in the canyon. This is no time for mirth and memory. Where are you, say? Are you some sort of simpleton? You should know this land for Guardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, trying to restore the realm's peace. You are a wayfarer then. I suppose you might not know if that's the case. Yeah, we'll spend the night. And I think this is also a good opportunity to go ahead and save. Can't talk to the bartender, that's okay. But I can save here. And I think we will. Alright, so... yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point for what it's worth. I do have to... I think I should call the stream. I do have to keep them a little short because of this. Still recovering a little bit, but this is a good sign with how I'm feeling, I think. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. But yeah, the plot has most certainly thickened here, that's for sure. So, let me see if there's any new comments or if YouTube is hiding them again. Very definite possibility. No, it looks like that's just the last of the comments. That's fine. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome, Johnny. So yeah, I think this is where we will go ahead and call it. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some Chrono Trigger as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.